everybody, I'm Yvonne Williams with Back to Earth Creations, and in today's live stream, we're kind of just hanging out. We're going to get our craft on. I have some announcements that are going to get announced in like 5 minutes. But man, it's been a busy week. Hey, have at it. We got Patreon completely packaged up and shipped out. Well, with the exclusion of there are a few lonely packages that need their destinations, their new moms and dads to update their shipping information. So please, if you're a patron, please go check your private messages. Hey, hey everybody. Hey Lisa. Hey Lydia. Hey Sparkies. Hey Kilburn. Hey Jenny. But yeah, please, if you're a patron, go check your messages on Patreon because I've sent the couple of folks who need to update their information private messages. It's just that like some of them, like one of them, the street address was mixed in with the PO box, but it was like PO box number street name, and I'm like, I don't know which one's part. Hey Ida. Hey Franny. Hey Julie, hey Amy, hey Derpy, hey Erin, hey Donna. Hey Erin. Oh my gosh, it does feel like it's been forever. How have you been? Because I haven't been on Facebook much, so I haven't really. I saw that, but it was after I had already packaged up your Patreon shipment, so now you'll just get 2 packages in the mail from me. So, I'm watching it work. Oh, thank you. It's today, Randy and I, it's day 2 of mowing the grass for the first time in like half a year. First time this year, and we really needed to mow it like a month ago. So I am fitting in all of my fabulous before I have to put on Randy's clothes and go mow the grass.
Why do you have my clothes?
Because all of my clothes are too pretty. Also, I think you would skin me if I wore my fancy tie-dye mowing the grass. I don't know. I like wearing Randy clothes whenever I go mowing. It makes me feel more like it's like wearing the tunic of the bull or something. Like it gives you +10 to strength. If I put on the Randy shirt, it gives me like +10 to getting shit done. Abigail says, I've been constantly checking my phone waiting for your live notification. You're the highlight of my hospital today. Oh man, Abigail, I'm really glad to be able to just be with you during this time. Want to know how cheap I am? I got a whole haul of wish rings because I don't want to go spend everything on actual jewelry. That's fair. Lisa says, I mowed our grass this morning. That's fair. Ah! This is awesome. Okay, so announcements. I wrote them down. First things first, we didn't do the giveaway on Tuesday because I didn't have anything made, and it's now Thursday, and I still don't have a fairy house made. So, what's up?
How do I get to your thing?
I'll be right back for just a second. Yeah, it'll be under. Scroll up just a bit.
Oh.
Yep, up a bit more. It should be info and settings. Like you're on the live.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see.
Yeah. You good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah! I'm crashing. Sorry. The house slants that way, so never mind. Okay. The giveaway is this hand-painted dragon eye. Monster. Randy's channel is Randy Vaughn, all one word. But yeah, this is the hand-painted dragon eye. And this is going to its new home with Janelle. So congratulations. Janelle is actually a close friend of mine. And I'm really excited that she gets one of these. She paints her own eyes and stuff too. But now she has one of mine as well, which I think she already had some. But here's another one, Janelle. Happy Thursday. Congratulations. So also I wanted to update you guys on our giveaways. I'm going to continue doing a giveaway a week, but I have overloaded myself again, as the Wild Vaughn do. So for future giveaways, we will be giving away 1 fairy house a month, or home for the gnomeless, or like one basically original sculpture fairy house thing, one dragon eye, one deluxe craft crate, one leather kit, and one piece
That's
of
five.
art or print. Some months have 5 weeks in them.
Okay.
So if it's one of those months that like is just if things just fall that way, we'll throw in a print one that way. And if I also don't get something else, so it's going to be one of those 5 things. So I don't want people to feel like I feel like I'm shorthanding you guys by only doing one fairy house, but that's all I can manage. I cannot get 4 fairy houses a month sculpted. So I'm actually also removing the bypass the giveaway fairy house tier because I was like, I can sculpt 10 fairy houses and no, I can't. Nope. Nope. Not and also get all of the other stuff done. That we do all the time here at Back to Earth Creations. So that's going to be kind of our lineup. I really hope that doesn't deter you guys from entering into the giveaways. Um, oh, yeah. Carmen says you should do a smaller fairy house out of a baby food jar, like a mini fairy house. That'd be really cool. Oh, no, Laura. Okay, I'll repeat it again for you, Laura. Oh, the winner was Janelle. Congratulations. Beep boop. And each week we're gonna still have a giveaway, hopefully still on Tuesdays. If I miss the Tuesday lineup, we'll do it on Thursday. But we're gonna be giving away one fairy house or home for the gnomeless, one dragon eye, one deluxe craft crate, one leather kit, which is not in any of my it's not one of the patron tiers. And then also one art piece of art or print. So like was it last week? Was that when we did the whale painting giveaway? Was last week?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like it could be an original painting, it could be a print poster of like me in costume being a dork, or anything like that. So hopefully, like I was saying, hopefully that won't deter any of y'all from becoming patrons or entering into the giveaways and stuff. But it's is it Randy's birthday?
No.
Is it somebody else's birthday? Hey Mikio.
When do you think my birthday is?
June 6th, but I don't know what day today is. That's not it's June 4th. What day is it? It's Thursday. That's all I need to know. I purchased some jump rings that were not saw cut. Any advice on how to clean up the ends for a cleaner closing? There's not really, unless you get in there and like kind of file it down or use like metal cutters or something. Oh, it's May 10th. Thanks, guys. It's not your birthday. Okay. Happy birthday to whoever's birthday it might be today, because I'm sure lots of people were born today. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. Also, upcoming events. We will be on Memorial Day weekend at Phoenix Comic Fest in Phoenix, Arizona. So that's going to be really fun. And then we don't actually have another event until Tokyo and in Tulsa, Oklahoma in July, which I don't know what the days are off the top of my head, but that's far enough away that we don't have to worry about it. So with that being established, that kind of having June off, we're not entirely certain if we're going to have family come and visit that month, but I am going to try to do a Tandy Leather class. I haven't talked to Tim, the manager of the Springfield Tandy Leather yet, but I'm going to try to do it on basic armor building. So that'd be pretty cool. Like we'll probably just do like a pair of bracers or something, but we'll talk a lot about how those same techniques and pattern drafting and stuff can tie over into different parts of the body, which I think would be really cool. Happy early birthday, Amused. Also, more announcements. I'm so good at this when I write them down. Mugs are still up for pre-order on Etsy. I don't know. We might be able to live stream the class. I don't know. I always go like way over the time limit of the class. So yeah, Randy's over here shaking his head. It's like there's no way that I can do it. We might film it if everybody in the class is okay with that. But a lot of it is just kind of I don't know. We'll see. Mugs are up for pre-order on Etsy. Um, I'm sure he doesn't. Hey Laura, but doesn't mind. But it's just a matter of I know that whenever I'm live streaming like this, I really like to be able to talk to you guys, and I don't want to have my attention diverted between the class and the live stream. Can you film just you? Possibly. Well, I'm not gonna make any promises. Bye, Natalie. Thanks for popping in. Natalia, sorry. Yeah, mugs are up for pre-order on Etsy. We'll be shipping those out starting in June. Hopefully, everything's still on track for that. Right? And then also prints, more dragon eyes. So if you like this dragon eye and you want one of your own, I have some up on my Etsy. There's going to be links all down in the video description below, which I think they should actually be there. Ah! Julie says, I ordered our mugs. Eee. I can't wait to get to the part of the reason why I got that art resin is because I'm going to be doing on the bottom of all of the mugs, signing and then sealing with resin. So, and then yeah, prints, dragon eyes, and a bit of jewelry are still up for sale on our Etsy, and I'll be posting more stuff. So that being said, hey Luke. Bork bork. Oh, the mail.
No, the UPS man.
UPS?
Yeah, UPS.
The ups man?
The ups man.
Oh, I gotta get an order in on the mug, but I gotta get my first craft. I get my first craft crate this month. Right on. Mail time. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about though. Oh no, Sheila said I didn't get a notification. Sam dog, woof. Yeah. Hey Scott, how's it going? What was I talking about? Yeah, that was all the announcements. That's all I've got. What's up, you guys? Ooh. Says I'm gonna make a tiny fairy home in the mug. Right on. I actually have a teapot that I haven't used in ages that I think I'm gonna make a fairy house out of. Those vicious hat-wearing mailman. I know, right? Now today I do actually have a project that I'm going to be working on. Beep boop. Congratulations on doing commission work, Scott. This is a shark tooth that was sent to me that I need to get wrapped up. Can I put them on my feet?
No.
Why not?
You're live streaming.
But I ain't got no shoes on. And I have specifically the equipment to remedy that, and the chair won't stop spinning. Sorry, okay. Making earrings, right on. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to wrap this tooth. I'm not entirely sure how yet. And then I have some custom work for a gentleman, for his wife, to wrap these dice for their anniversary. No, he said I could talk about it, I think. Never mind. If it's your husband, ignore me. Gonna add my paracord up in his shop today. Right on. Toast my first polymer clay clouds tonight when I get home. There go the birds giggling with her again. Speaking of birds, my chickens this morning were just having a fit. But also, I was really worried about Cinnamon. Hi, Isa. She wouldn't stop sleeping. And I said that to Randy, and he was like, as in dead? And I was like, no, it's like she's awake. She'll like open her eye and look at me and be like, eh. And like go back to sleep. And chicken eyes are so cute when they're sleeping. But I was really worried about her. And for like 3 hours, she was just having a really deep nap. And like her face was real pale. And like she was just super lethargic. And I'm like, this is just weird. This is weird. And then I went out there before, well, lunchtime, but it was breakfast for us. Hey Daniel.
You woke her up again.
No, and I went out there and she looked at me, she's like, oh, hey, how's it going? And then she went over there and like laid an egg in the coop, and I'm like, you're fine. Her face was all flush again, and I'm just like, oh God, you're killing me, bird. Because she's the oldest one of my hens. And so I'm looking at her like, hi Diane. Hey Sarah. The baby food jars would be good to do my teapot, the teapot mini fairy houses. That'd be super cute. Okay, get this stuff out the way. Now, the request was kind of like in blue and silver. And so I think I'm going to incorporate some labradorite, possibly. We'll have to see how that goes. Trying to take Yvonne's advice and just do it and open my own Etsy shop, but I literally cannot think of a name. Everything I come up with is taken. Anyone have any advice to help?
What are you looking
for?
What are you looking for?
I don't know. Jody says, are your hens laying eggs? Yeah. It's like, I mean, certainly at least an egg a day. I didn't think chickens were capable of more than that.
If they do, the eggs get wonky.
But it's like, no, yesterday I harvested 6 eggs. And the day before that, I harvested like 12, but we were gone for a weekend. What day is it? I don't know.
Today's Thursday.
Right, but I don't know. All the days have blended together. And then today, already, there were 4 eggs in the coop whenever Cinnamon was going up to lay.
Wow.
And I'm like, I don't even know what's happening. And everyone else, what's the deal with Labradorite prices going up? Oh, there's no telling. Yeah, these dice were from Easy Roller Dice Co. So I'd Google that if you want, because these are really cool. They're solid metal, so super, super hefty. Really nice. And the same problem with the name. I'm still not completely satisfied. You can always change it once with Etsy without requesting, right? Swaj's swag. Ooh, I like that, Zenta. Oh, Ton says chickens can lay more than one a day. Well, they are in overdrive. I tell you what, like, because I was like, we'll have 6 eggs for breakfast. That way, because we've got like a mountain of eggs that need eaten up. And then I go out there and I'm like, because there's 6 more, and I'm like, I'm not even getting ahead. I'm dealing with a lot of serious stuff, so watching your YouTube is helping me de-stress. Well, hopefully, hopefully we help you de-stress. Can be laid up to 6 a day, according to my friend who keeps them. Holy smokes. Time for omelets. Yep. Time for some deviled eggs, because Randy will eat through those like crazy. Boil the eggs and keep them in the fridge for snacks.
You want me to
I'll
eat
take your
extras?
extras. No, I know. It'll make us fart like the end times. Egg salad for lunch. Yeah, it's getting there. Well, it's Anita, I'm a little bit of a hoarder because eggs don't really sell for very much around here. And I'm like, these are more precious to me than what I can sell them for. So I'm just gonna keep them. Oh, okay. Getting to work. What am I doing? Labradorite. Okay. Sulfur bomb. Yep. Glad I'm not a hen. Can you imagine? Right? Joined my Patreon. Can't wait to get my first prize in the mail. Right on, Bobby. I'm making 3 fairy houses out of small bird houses, and I'll send a picture of them.
Your
They did, I think.
Okay.
I freeze mine whole and crack them in the winter for cooking, but for cooking only. Gotcha. I love hard-boiled eggs and like soft-boiled eggs and stuff, except for that I am absolutely terrible at at peeling them. Like, it looks like I just smashed it. So, where's my Labradorite at? Ooh, rainbow moonstone.
Ooh. I didn't know you had any of that left.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Soak them in ice water. Right on. Peel under running water. Right on. Did you do a giveaway? I did, Sheila. Today's winner, this week's winner, was Janelle, and she won this hand-painted dragon eye. Mashed and peeled off hunks. Yep. Actually, I have changed my mind. Instead of Labradorite, I'm going to use, ouch. Gosh, teeth are sharp.
You shouldn't use teeth.
Matt. I'm going to use opalite, which looks white, but is actually a very pale, milky blue. So, yeah. So, I got one of those. Beep a doop boop boo. Do 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 do. The vigorously shake, the shell comes off. I'll have to try that. Baking truck and headed to interviews. Just wanted to say hey. Have fun and be safe, Sean. I finally had the strength to post a gym ball off the table in physio today. It's taken 8 weeks to get the strength. Can't sit up myself or hold up my head or stay fully conscious, but keeping at it. Progress is made in millimeters. Ooh, Brissy says there was a gem show on last weekend, but unfortunately I couldn't stop in because I spent all my money on my mom's Mother's Day gift, right? Where's my wire? 26 gauge, 28 gauge, 20 gauge. Now also, she had asked for blue wire, so I'm going to be using this 20 gauge peacock blue for the core wires, which I think it'll be kind of fun. I'll have to try that, Sheila. Gotta watch and walk to the bus stop. Right on. Well, be careful, Amy. I have a really hard time like doing anything. So, like walking and anything. Walking plus chewing gum, difficult. Walking plus all of my pliers are still in that tote. I will be right back, guys. I have to go grab my bin of pliers. I guess I never unpacked it after the show. Hey, Randy, could you keep them company for a minute?
For a minute?
Yeah.
Where you gonna be?
I'll be digging some stuff.
Hello. Oh, my chair does not fit very well in her corner. Hey, everybody. What? What? What is it? Peacock blue wire and blue rose gold. Sounds interesting. How are the feet? The feet are sitting on top of my computer. Like, yeah, on top of my tower. They're just like right there. I'm doing well. My channel, if you type, I think it's exclamation mark Randy, possibly, you'll get there. Like it'll, Nightbot will throw it out. Well, thank you, Andrea. I don't play Hearthstone, and I should because I think I can get a mount that way. Ruh-roh. I'm being attacked. Oh well. But yeah. If you, I think there's something with Hearthstone that if you play so many matches, you actually get a thing that is transferable over to your WoW account that gives you a really cool looking mount, if I'm not mistaken. I do play WoW, though I don't know for how much longer. I'm getting rather bored with it. The weather is wonderful today. It's like, I think 70 degrees and it is overcast. There's no chance of rain. It's just really cloudy. So we're going to try and really knock a lot of the yard work out today. What's the matter with you? Yeah?
I can't find it anywhere.
What are you looking for?
The whole bin of like wire wrapping stuff that has my pliers in it that I took to the convention.
That one right there, the one
is that it? No, it's a different one.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Is it this bin right here?
Is it that one directly below it? No.
Well, not that one. The one underneath, on the bottom.
No, it's not that one.
Always on the bottom of the pile.
No.
Yeah, you leave for 5 minutes and Vaughn's disappeared. Does double take. So Randy has.
What on earth did I do?
I have not played the newest God of War, and
no.
I don't have a PS4, and I didn't realize it was a PS4 exclusive. So I'm like,
all of my pliers. My true love pliers.
Yeah, the creature that is knocking the tripod around is Z.
Hold me, I'm super sad. Randy, I don't know where it is.
Ah! Your earring's getting caught in my head.
They got stuck in the tote and almost ripped my head off. No, but seriously though, it's missing.
And it started with me. Oh, okay. Vaughn's here. She's looking for something. I don't know. I think it's pliers, but I'm pretty sure they're right there. So.
But it's not them.
That's not them.
No, it's not them.
That's what she says. It's not them.
At least, I don't think it's them. I mean, those are pliers.
You
yes,
didn't
but they're
look
not,
at the very bottom one.
My pliers. That one's leather. See?
Is it?
Yes. Oh my gosh. lose my mind.
Me and curlers? I don't think I have enough hair for that.
Okay, I guess I'll just sit there and not have my pliers.
Can't find it any.
I can't. Okay, excuse me.
You
brought over your whole chair?
See, well, yeah, that's the thanks I get.
Thank you for helping me.
Have you used them since you got that?
I have not.
Are you sure?
Because I thought that they were in the tote. But they're not in the tote and I can't find them. But they might be in that wooden trunk.
Which is located...
in the blue tote in the kitchen. Ooh. Hey guys, I can't find my pliers anywhere. They're in a bin. Exactly like this one. And I understand that this one's completely full of pliers. But they're not the ones that I'm, like, it has, like, my nylon gel pliers and, like, my personal ones. Those are the class stash. Oh. Yeah, right? Sarah and Franny get it. And I just searched through, like, 6 totes. Where was it? Are you shitting me? Hey, Randy. Can you also make me a cup of coffee? Oh, please. Please. Randy found him.
Did you just go to my porch and stay?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, it's been long enough.
I really did. I pulled out every time.
I can pass off as though I tried.
Where was it? Ew, old Hannah. Seriously, where was it? Y'all, I don't know what I would do without Randy. I swear. Like, I'd probably just flail around and cry a lot. But, no, yeah, it has... Those are my pliers. Randy is the best. He truly is. If y'all could do me the favor, if you like video games, please go subscribe to him. Because... Do what?
You don't gotta.
He's in there going, you don't gotta. But no, he deserves way more than what I do for him. By like 1 million. Maybe you should have told him the first time. I know, but I thought I knew where it was. And I searched and I couldn't find it. Thank you. These are given to me by one of my friends here on YouTube. Well, apparently my Wi-Fi doesn't want me to watch today, so I'll see you next time. Oh no, Preciosos. Thanks for stopping in. Hey, Penny. Okay. Oh, the flyers. Sorry, he's in there making me a cup of coffee. He's just the sweetest critter. Okay, so I'm going to be using a combination of 16 gauge dead soft aluminum and 20 gauge enameled copper in this peacock blue color. From Parawire. Beep boop. Also weaving with a 28 gauge silver wire. I just went over to his channel and subbed. Oh, thank you, Franny. He's not posting every day the way that I do, but he does get out a couple of videos a week. Yvonne, I was wondering what wire you'd recommend for a newbie to wire wrapping. A basic starter suggestion of items. Hey, Randy. Thank you. I would recommend 18 gauge, 20 gauge, 26 gauge, and 28 gauge. Yeah, in whatever color that you like. I really like the titanium. Creamed corn foot soak. No, actually, we're going to be eating creamed corn for a while. And I found his feet and was typing with them. He says, don't touch my feet. Yeah, my favorite is the titanium silver plated copper core wire, but use whichever you prefer. A lot of folks really like the copper. I like the antique copper. It's like, I don't know, it's use whatever, like scroll through Parawire and find whatever color you like best. But those 4 gauges are, I make everything that I make out of those 4 gauges pretty much. Sometimes I'll expand into a little bit of like 26 gauge and stuff, but Sarah says, I know Parawire is the best, but I can't seem to get it where I am. What other brands are decent? zebra wire was something that I used for a long time. But then I got like one whole batch of like 50 spools was all like very hard. It's like they used a steel core instead of a copper core. And I was like, ah. I know that I've asked everywhere, where do you get your flat wire? Bobby, you can get it at Hobby Lobby or Michael's, and then you can also get just the silver tone on Amazon. When you send out crates, can you tell us what gauge wire and what size rings?
It says on the
It has
package.
it written on the package of the wire. That's something I've newly incorporated, but it also just occurred to me that I did not put in the little slips that say what ring sizes they are into the chainmail bags.
It bag should still say.
Not the ones that we bagged up last minute.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
So I'm going to be uploading a ring size chart that you can print off and hold the rings up to kind of compare. Um, Thank you for that, though. And also, I'm super interested. I want to know what you guys think because I know a lot of folks, especially on Amazon, don't really ship internationally. I was thinking about starting to wholesale Parawire and selling it off of my Etsy store. That way I can ship to you guys internationally and also so that y'all can just buy one spool of something if you want. Like, what would you guys think of that? Would you be like pretty interested or okay, an immediate yes. Have you done a 5-strand braid with wire? If so, would you add a bead on an odd or an even wire? Hope every 5 or 6 crosses. Hope that makes sense. Um, Hannah, I've only dabbled in that enough to know that I'm not very good at it. I need a lot more practice because I know I'd had a tutorial request, and sometimes I like doing the tutorials best whenever I'm still kind of struggling to figure it out. Because if it's y'all's first time doing it, you might be struggling to figure it out too, and we might struggle in similar ways and kind of get through it together. Um, but I'm sorry I don't have better advice for you. Customs. Yeah. And that's Dallas says customs, but it would at least give you guys the options. Um, Apparently my boyfriend is allergic to a chain I picked up for a necklace frame. I was supposed to be safe. Right on. The boxes to your left on the bottom shelf. You store stones. Where do you find them? Yeah, these are a lot of beads. I get a lot of my beads from Michael's and Hobby Lobby when they're on sale. Clearance stuff I get a lot sent to me by y'all because you guys are so generous. And then I also do a lot of shopping on Fire Mountain Gems, Amazon, and eBay. Um, on eBay, I actually purchase directly from the manufacturers on a lot of them, and we'll go through and order like 10, 16-inch strands of the same gemstone type, and that way I can send them to y'all on the Patreon crates as well. Can't text on my computer? Yes, to Parawire. Right on. Okay, then we'll save up so I can place like a great big order, and then get it up on the Etsy. That way you guys can start buying it through there. Because I know that like on the Parawire website they have like a $50 minimum. That for me, like I buy a lot of like the 200-foot spools of the 18 gauge, which is like by itself like almost $40. Like so 2 spools of wire and I've hit the minimum. So, but to just have like little spools like this, we'll be able to hook you guys up. That's really exciting to me. Now again, no guarantees on the time frame of when that will happen. You reminded me stone beads are on sale. The struggle though. Okay, so I'm going to start with the bail. Where do you get the storage cases for your beads? Walmart, actually. They are my number one favorite type of storage container because check it here on the bottom. You can see how it's curved a little bit. That makes such a big difference whenever you're reaching in to get like one of the beads out. It just slides right out as opposed to cramming it up against like a sharp angle. And then you can also see it has these little separators here on the ceiling, like on the lid. And I don't recommend this, but you can take it and go like that, and it keeps the top connected, and so your beads aren't going everywhere. Now, I try to not test it, but it's pretty nice for if you like derp and catch it halfway down. Check out Artist Till Death video. Okay. But yeah, I really like those ones. Boop doo. You should sell wire starter kits as a package too with your recommended sizes. Yeah, that's a really good idea. I have a bunch of tiny fairies.
Hey.
Ah! I pooped a little. Hey! Oh my gosh, it's so pretty outside. The sun just popped out. The roses are blooming, so it's like super vibrant. Every single rose is like a fresh new rose. There's no dead ones on the plants yet, so it's like super, super pretty. Like, and the red roses we have are like just surreal, like so red. Do you guys want to see the roses? I know we're supposed to be crafting, but I came in to see your dog barked and you popped a little. Okay. So I don't want to go out onto the porch right now because I think the mailman's out front. Yeah. His truck's out there.
Okay.
Garden fix. Yes, yes. Okay. So we can at least see through the door. Like, I don't know if you can see. No, it's too bright. Dadnabbit. Okay, I'm gonna have to go outside.
I'm gonna go outside as well.
Okay.
To hopefully carry these in.
I'm getting my shoes on.
Give everybody a sneak peek of the Patreon packages.
Yeah. Oh, y'all want to see the mailman's picking them up now. Back it up, dog.
Let's get back.
The room outside. So, these are the Patreon shipments.
Lots of stuff.
So, yeah. Well, I need shoes because this yard's full of dog poop. I'm gonna get this turned around. Okay, let's go look at roses. So here you can see, this is the yard that desperately needs mowed, but we're gonna do that this evening. I had actually direct sown some hairy vetch last year, and it's coming back wonderfully. It's a legume, in the legume family, so it's a nitrogen fixer in the soil, but it's just so pretty. And it grew native and just wild everywhere up in Tennessee, but I hadn't seen it here in Missouri, so I was like, oh, we'll spread that. And then we have some allium growing up around the base of these black walnut trees. But yeah, and these are knockout roses that my mom had planted before I moved here. But I mean, just so full of blooms. Do you wear flip-flops? I don't. I prefer, these are the sandals that I wear. I actually just got some new ones in the mail. But here we have a bunch of mint just growing wild because I'd rather mint grow than anything else. So here's some really nice coral. And again, I feel like the sun's like washing them out. But I love these ones. They're so pretty. Here's a nice one. Sorry for traffic noises. But just beautiful little, they're not really good for picking for like bouquets or anything. They're super short stemmed, you can see. But I like to leave them on the bush. And then here we have some yellow ones. And you can see this is where I didn't get in to clear out all the dead grass and stuff. But I'm gonna sniff this one. Ooh, look at that little bug on it. I see you, little bug, hiding behind that leaf. Nice little job for pollinators, just some flies and other bugs and stuff. Well, the knockout roses are, they're a hybrid from the old-fashioned ones. Oh man, that smells though. Oh, it got me. No, let me go. And then this one though, the red one, is the one that I was talking about, that it's like just seeing it through the window, it looks like it has like an Instagram filter on it. It is so vibrantly red. Oh, for floating in bowls, that's true. Always blow before you sniff a flower. But yeah, this one's definitely the biggest of them. But it is just covered. Oh, Abigail. I bet. Honestly, of all of them, the yellows have the best fragrance. The breast fragrance. But yeah, I never did clean out this bed, and now it's just super overgrown. But better late than never. But check out how this yellow one is doing, though. And this is even after it raining last night. So you can see they took some damage from the, the runoff from the roof. But I absolutely love the smell. They do look like rugosa roses, but they don't produce the hips that they produce are thank you, baby. The hips that. Ah! Y'all want to see the bird that's living on the porch? We've got a bird.
It's in there right now.
Yep. It's a robin on her nest. If I go too close, she'll probably attack me. But let me see if I can't get this flipped around and zoomed in. Boop boop boop. It's probably too bright. Oh, there she goes. I'm sorry to disturb you. I just want to be nosy. But yeah, so that's the garden. Gosh, it's hot out here. The sun hurts my flesh. You going inside, beautiful critter? Okay. Ouch, didn't mean to slam it. We've got the windows open, so the house like just slams the door shut. I love how I never know where a live feed is going to go. Well, I'm glad you like it because I smell coffee. Let me put the camera down and go get my coffee. Oh, 105, really. Oh no, stop it, Bixby. Okay. Should try planting raspberry and blackberry bushes. Mine did very well. We've got raspberries in the back and we'll be harvesting them soon, but coffee time. I'll be right back. I leave my head down by the stream, and there I have the strangest dream. Okay, coming back. Okay, sorry, I'm back. Randy came over and took over making me my coffee, so. How do you balance working from home? Randy's just in there cackling. Franny, we don't really, we just work basically all the time. Like, would you say that's pretty accurate?
Yeah.
But it's nice because we don't have to put like proper plants on, unless we're doing a live stream or something. And then the rest of the time we get to just kind of do our own schedule thing. And but we're also, Randy and I are both pretty much workaholics.
Would you like to restart your laptop to update?
Sure. And so it works really well. But we also by having Randy's studio upstairs, we have a room that we can go to that's not going to bed, but it's not like in the craft room either. And then I have got like half of our bedroom is like my little yoga studio where I'll go and like waller around on the ground and act like I'm doing yoga. Rachel says, I can't wait to grow my green thumb. I'm getting there. Sadly, my rosemary plant didn't make it. I tried leaving it alone like you said, but I think I didn't leave it alone enough. Angsty plant. I've never been able to successfully grow one except for the plants that I planted and then moved for 3 years. And then when I came back after nobody watering or anything, they were doing great. Emphasis on were. And then I touched them and they died.
You transplanted it and it died.
Oh no, Ashley. It feels like summer. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, Penny. Last night and missed all the garden walkthrough. Oh no, Anita. I'm not going back out there. I don't know if you can tell I'm pinker than what I was. What if I want to send you something from UPS? I've actually gotten a few packages, like slips from UPS that have said that I have to come and pick it up because they won't deliver to a PO box. So I don't know, try anyhow. I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh, sorry. I gotta itch my back and I couldn't reach it. Okay. Rick and Morty got a 70 episode renewal. Holy crap. 70? Are you serious? Nice. Go then. It's still probably going to take like 3 years though. Craft naked. Except for the glue guns. Hey, Julie. Where do you get your moonstone beads? This last batch I got off of Fire Mountain Gems. I really like them because they'll tell you if it's A, B, or C quality. A quality is like excellent. Every single bead has a good flash in it. C quality, it's kind of rainbow moonstone colored. Do it.
You can barely see it.
Yeah, it might have it, but it might be in like weird spots or like, I don't know. So, but you know what you're paying for. Whereas some of
quality can't hardly see.
Yeah, can't hardly tell. I love that, man. Ah, hey, vampire in the Netherlands. Oh my gosh, you got an avocado plant to grow. Time management equals clipboard and day planner. Yeah. What's the address we can send you stuff? You can actually type !mail. But also I'll just list it off to you. It's P.O. Box 238, Carthage, Missouri 64836. So, have you ever purchased beads from Panda Hall? If they have an Amazon store, then yes, I'm pretty sure. Dun, 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 dun. What is the story about Adam Savage? Mm-hmm. There's a couple of big S guys. Oh, I see. Adam Savage actually in March of 2017 shared my Dragon Eye video. And we got probably 20,000 subscribers that month, which was phenomenal. Like, it breathed a whole lot of life into our channel that I think I would have had to struggle and fight, it's like he gave me a huge boost that accelerated our growth tremendously. So it's like, if I ever get to meet Adam Savage, I really hope he'll let me shake his hand or like maybe hug him. Probably shouldn't hug him because like, I don't know if I'd let go. Like, I'd be like, thank you so much. I'm going to take you home and keep you in my basement. Should not have done that. But no, it made a huge difference. Like, so much. He's always in disguise. Yeah, I'm just going to go around and hug like every cosplayer that I'm like, who are you? Might be Adam Savage. Better hug you. So... But no, I mean, I grew up on Mythbusters and stuff too, but it's like just their whole everything. Sheila says you're almost at 70,000 subs, right? Like, I should probably start crafting. Bork. That's what you sound like. Don't stop wagging your tail. Come here. Randy. I looked at Zena and said, that's what you said. And he just looked at me and like his tail stopped and he was like, really?
I sound like that.
Like that?
There we go.
Yeah, well, he still does, Daniel says, I can't believe it ended. They do...
Tested or something?
Tested like now. Right? Soon your channel will be big enough to get invited to the Makers Cons and you'll get to meet Adam Savage. Maybe. Okay. I don't know. I'm actually taking a break from pursuing getting invited as guests to conventions because so many of the conventions, with some notable exclusions, and they will always have a soft spot in my heart, like, it just don't, they're like, nope, you're a vendor, you will always be just a vendor, so give us our money or you don't get to be here. And I'm like, okay, I will take that month off then and hang out with my friends on YouTube. I am making a shark tooth. I was going to say dragon tooth. I don't know, maybe. Sharks are like water dragons. Not at all. Maybe if you pretend. Ooh, really? I didn't know that, Sarah. But I'm going to be wrapping it dragon tooth. Do you make your own ear hook earrings or just buy the pre-made ones? Lisa, typically I just buy the pre-made ones, but I've been wearing these that one of my friends sent me, and she made her own ear hooks out of 18 gauge wire, and I really like that because it normally ear hooks, like store-bought ear hooks, are like 20 gauge. And I really like having them gauge just a little bit because my ears close up so quickly. Annie says, I have no problem being a vendor. The money is green. That is true. It's just at some of them where I want to go and teach, I'm like, I can teach panels, but if I'm going to be providing 6+ hours worth of content, it'd be really great if you could, like, work with us. Because a lot of the cosplayers that I see on the circuit, and this is going to sound really derogatory, and I really don't mean for it to be, but some of them are like, I'm a pretty face. You are going to pay me to be here to be a pretty face in costume at your convention. They don't necessarily do panels. Some of them will be supposed to be doing panels, but then they don't show up for it. Ooh, oh, the more tubes?
Yep.
Excellent.
And it's a good thing I went out there.
Oh?
Substitute mailman.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's trying to sneak off.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah, well, thank you for going out there and making sure. But I feel like Randy and I are bringing a lot to the table to these conventions because we want to help them to stand out among the other conventions. We want to see them be successful. And it's like they just don't want to work with us. So I'm like, okay, I'll just hang out over here and we'll keep doing our thing. And some of the conventions, like Memphis Comic and Fantasy Con is one convention that I will work with until the end times. Like, I love the convention. I love the people in that area. I love the organizer. It's Joe Thordison, the organizer, has been phenomenal to us since his first year. And Randy and I were like babies. Okay. And Joe is like kids almost our age. And he was treating us with complete respect and like asking our insight and thoughts and stuff. And it's like, he took us seriously when everybody else was like, you're just kids, get out of here. And we were like, we're trying to start a business and make it anyways. But yeah, that's one show that it doesn't matter if they only get like 100 people that show up. I'm going to that show. Whereas there are some other conventions who were like, and we're like, okay, we don't have to go to your show. There's over 700 other shows we could choose from. So, but I don't know why I'm bitching about that. Give me just a minute, guys. I'm gonna have just some me time for a second.
Yeah, he was all like, oh, there wasn't a scheduled pickup, so I didn't know if these were for me or not. And I'm like, no, they're for the other mailman. Of course they're for you.
British salute, right, Jody? After kids get into school, craft is easier to have but first. Nice, Rachel. Have you ever attended the Bead and Button show in Milwaukee, Wisconsin? I haven't, but I really want to. I was actually trying to, I haven't like pursued it yet, but I was going to look into teaching. If I could get in and teach some like hands-on classes or something. I don't really know if I'm like, this is going to sound kind of dorky, but I don't really know if I'm qualified to like go and teach. Like, I've never been published in the magazine. I don't have like a lot of these credentials that a lot of the teachers who I see teach, have way under their belt by going to Maynard's. Right on. Have fun storming the castle. Oh, this is all kinds of tangled up weird. Vaughn, why you do this?
What have you done?
I don't know. It's like tangled on itself though. Glenda grows a briar and rose. I laid my head down by a stream, and there I had the strangest dream. There grows a briar and a rose. Dog butt. Oh, did you see it? Little Sam dog. Have fun storming the castle. Aaron. He teaches all the time in 10 years experience, but more qualified one. Right? Well, I don't know. Like, are y'all familiar with the concept? Do it.
Are you legit?
Am I legit yet? The concept of, what's it called? Imposter syndrome. Like, does that make sense? imposter syndrome is like any second y'all are gonna find out that I suck at everything and that I don't really know what I'm doing, and that it's like you'll find out I'm just a fraud, that it's like I'm a big old phony, and it's like, and Randy will be there and he's like, no, you're literally doing this in front of them, how are they going to
listen, phony?
I know, well, I know it's not reasonable. But since when has that ever counted for anything? Shut up with your logic. Like, I can't help these irrational feelings. Oh no, got prodded again. And so it's like, I and a lot of the other artists that I talk to who are doing this professionally are like every single one of my patrons, I'm so scared every month that they're gonna be like, you suck and we hate you, and like leave. And I'm like, no, please don't do that. I need you. Like, please, I'll send you more beads. Like it's weird, and there's not a whole lot of logic behind it. But I, especially whenever I started applying as like a guest and teacher and stuff at a lot of these places, um, it looms over me quite a bit, and I'm like, are you sure you like Tim at Tandy Leather in Springfield? I'm like, are you sure you want to pay me to teach here? Like, are you sure? Oh, Sarah says, we know you don't know what you're doing and we still love you for it. That's fair. Thank you guys. Brandy says, I feel the same way. I'm a knitwear designer and I like any day people are going to be like, she doesn't know what she's doing, but I keep cranking out patterns. I just released 2 patterns today. Right on. Wow. Well, thank you guys. I don't know. I think it's good to talk about these things even whenever I'm like embarrassed or ashamed about them, because just to know that other people go through it too means a lot to me. Not to be like, yay, we're miserable together, but it's like, just that I'm not alone. It can feel very alone. It can feel very isolating. And you would have way too much fun at the Big Tucson, Arizona Bead and Gem Show, right? And we may actually end up replacing our conventions with bead and button shows, because that's, oh, well, thank you guys. You stuck sending me moonstone beans or I'm leaving. Oh no! Jody, don't hold me hostage. I'm not competent enough to actually get stuff sent off. Danielle's a doctor now.
Sound like Dr. Phil?
Dr. Phil. Wait, no, surely not. Not phony, authentic. It helps us to see him mess up and then fix it on camera. Right on. Vibrant to the community college and doesn't have a teaching degree. Amethyst, I'm not finding what you said to scroll up for. P. Diddy can dress like Deadpool and have a blast going to cons. Let's just all keep playing, right? I homeschooled for 19 years with no degree. Need and passion equals has to be done. Experience comes with doing. You'd be a huge asset in the homeschool community in your area, right? Yes, no, doctor of nursing. I'm officially a nurse practitioner. Right on.
Oh, she's on the practicing thing.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, 69,000 people you have conned? I don't know.
Yeah, so whenever we were getting into the convention scene and we would apply for an artist table.
Yeah, we called it being a con artist. Because you're an artist at a convention, a con artist, and we were like, you see, you say, it's not what I planned. No, nothing bad happened. I don't think. Right. Down Brennan's Glen there grows a briar and a rose. There's a tree in the forest, I know not where. I made a nest out of your hair, and in dun 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 dun, a briar and a rose. Sorry, I looked up what is the true definition of artist anyways? It's subjective. Where was I going? Right, lady? I've been in the hospital so long, I'm surprised they haven't made me a doctor, right? Like honorary. Bye, Rachel. Ooh, Danielle with your polymer clay. Sparky says, I met a great YouTube beater at the Bead and Button show a few years ago. Her name is Gianna Zimmerman. Her channel is Beading for Perfectionists. If she can do it, so can you. Right on. Aw, thanks, Jody. Went to my convention over the weekend. I sold my blue dragon eye bracelet to a guy. He loved it and said he was never going to take it off. Ah! I called it my White Walker dragon eye. Right on.
Nice.
I need to make a fairy village. Okay, quick question. Do you guys want me to turn the camera around so that you can see what I'm doing from this perspective? Since it's wire wrapping? Yeah. I'm gonna get it turned around for y'all. Oh, I didn't. What was your message, Lydia? Briar and the rose. I laid my head down by the stream.
Did you seriously ask her what her question was and then ignore the screen?
What? Oh, what's going on? What's happening? I don't know. Do you want to moderate for me, Randy?
No.
Pretty please? Per favor, beautiful creator.
Dude, I just printed off like 145 sheets.
I know you did. You did super good, though. We're gonna have to print off like 7 more now that the more tubes arrived. Yeah, with it being I've listened to you while I'm crafting. Right on, Sabrina. What was I saying? Yeah, with this being a live stream, we're not gonna have super great quality. Let me see if I can't get some of this stuff set off to the side. Briar and the rose. I picked the rose one early morn. I pricked my finger on the thorn. I am making a wrapping for this shark tooth that was sent to me. I opened up some commission slots and they filled immediately. So I'm trying to get them made. And I did not disappoint. I am still not that great at getting custom work done in a timely manner. So some things don't change, or don't change quickly at least. I tried to tear them both apart. I felt a bullet in my heart. Wow. Oh, thank you so much, Lisa. She said, mwah, I sold my first dragon eye bracelet, and so this is your cut for teaching me, LOL. Oh, Lisa, that's too generous. The next time, keep it and buy more beads. Make more bracelets. Make more money. You got this. Get your bills paid. Make your dreams into a reality. All that good stuff.
Just do it.
Do it. Enter Shia LaBeouf. Shia LaBeouf.
Actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
Actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf. Oh. Done by says you should record yourself humming and singing and use it as a track for your videos. I've done that before and I got an overwhelming amount of people complaining about it. So I just hum for fun. Can you sing The Hanging Tree for me? That was so nice when you sang. Ooh, yeah. Show Bob's 2 milk! Nope, that's the wrong song. Sorry, I'm going through like my mental CD rack, like, and it's shuffling out, and it entered in like Game of Thrones songs, and I'm like, no, no, Misty Mountain, no, next, come on. Man, it's right in the tip of my brain, and I can't dig it out.
The hanging tree?
Yeah. Coming to the tree, so we could be free. No, it's getting all mixed up with the other songs in my head. Hey, Michelle. No, that's it. Aw. What pattern are you wrapping? This is, I've done it in a tutorial before. I'm doing the figure 8 weave, but splicing in a blue wire on the sides just for decorative purposes. I do that like your own brain is on shuffle, right? Shuffle how to do milk. Yeah, well, somebody said Harry Potter theme, and I've got that one. Like, I'm buffering on the hanging tree. I guess I'm just gonna have to sing them as they come into my head, guys. And who are you? The proud Lord said that I must bow so low. Only a cat of a different coat. It's all the truth I know. A coat of red, a coat of gold. The line still has claws. Mine are long and sharp. My mood is long and sharp as yours. Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage. Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage. Peter Dinklage. Sorry, you can't see it, but I'm dancing. Okay, dance less, rap more. Got it. Ah! Oh no, Sparky, I'm so sorry. Are you coming to a tree? So we could be free. Strange things have happened here. How stranger would it be to meet at midnight in the hanging tree? Are you coming to the tree? I don't know the words. Do 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 do. Sorry, can't enjoy what you're doing, then what's the point? Strange things have happened here. How stranger could it be? Oh, late at midnight in the hanging tree. Classical songs and rap at the same time, right? Cause I'm a gummy bear, a yummy gummy bear. Cause I'm a yummy gummy bunny, I'm a gummy bear. I actually love the little animation of that, of the chubby little gummy bear like twerking. It's awesome. Oh, it's a pendant. Right now I'm working on the bail. Sorry. So it's gonna be beep boop, just like that.
Yeah.
We can be free. Strange things have happened here. How stranger could it be to meet at midnight in the hanging tree? Strange things have happened here. How stranger could it be? Well, older yet still than the Gummy Bear songs, the one with the frog that's going like ring ding 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 ding. So theme song of Game of Thrones with Peter Dinklage is the words, right? Lips ripe as the berries in June. Red the rose, red the rose. Skin pale as the light of the moon, gently as she goes. Eyes blue as the sea and the sky. Water flows, water flows. Heart burning like fire in the night, gently as she goes. Gently as she goes. Lips ripe as the berries in June. Red the rose, red the rose. Skin pale by the light of the moon, gently as she goes. Hey Elaine, I am using silver-plated silver in 28 gauge, bare bright aluminum in 16 gauge dead soft, and peacock blue in 20 gauge enameled copper from Parawire. So I really like it. Like, I like using it as an accent, like using a little bit of color. Because sometimes I'm afraid that too much of like really super vibrant stuff will make it look. I don't want to use the word cheap or tacky because those aren't accurate, but I don't know. It can make it kind of look I don't know, just not quite as classy as what I want. Less elegant, yeah. I mean, says me who's like constantly plastered in tie dye, but I also don't think I'm really going for like an elegant look with my clothes. Um, yeah, it can look kind of gaudy, right? Whereas with just a little bit of a color accent, I feel like that can give it a nice effect. I'm going to have to watch your wire wrapping videos more because I try to do it and I just don't like my work. Um, yeah, more costumey, Mary. That's a good way of putting it. The best advice that I can give, lady, is most of the time I hate my own stuff too. Like it's taken a long time to build up to where uh I've kind of just accepted that like, hey, this is just what I did. That's all right. Um, and so you might not like it, but if you're making jewelry to sell, someone else might think it's perfect. So don't be too hard on yourself. Just kind of let it be what it's going to be. If you're going to be critical of your work, try to be constructively critical, to be like, what necessarily don't you like about it, like and then take that thing and work on that. Like if it's like, well, my wrapping is kind of uh inconsistent intention, really pinpoint it and then work on that thing. And then even if you're just pop to the brim of self-loathing and don't like anything that you're doing, you'll still improve. And then before you know it, you'll have worked on all the things that you didn't like. And then suddenly it's like, well, heck, this came out pretty good. Ooh, boy, I hope so, because I did a double 5 braid for my BFF's mom, and eek, she's so critical. Also, and I don't know her, I don't know what's going on, but a lot of the times when a person is very critical constantly, that's a little bit more of a reflection on them than what it is on the thing that they're being critical of. Like, I hope that makes sense. But so maybe don't take it quite so personally. Because keep in mind, too, if she's facing the world with a very critical, openly, outwardly critical, usually that outer monologue matches their inner dialogue. And so she's probably just as critical on herself, and that can be really hard to live with, internally. So Mary, that's a really good point. She says, that is the curse of every artist, not liking your work. However, conversely, I was always taught that if you like/love everything you make, you aren't making enough, right? My wire work is either too loose or I break my wire. I think I need to find a middle ground somewhere. Right? You'll get there. Like, and I say that with full confidence because I have so been there, and you can work through it. You'll do good. You'll get there. Oh no. Really? Oh. Well, I don't know. I really liked the last season of Game of Thrones, so. Oh, I don't know that song, Lisa. How peach earrings and pendants coming along and avocado pendants. I haven't made any, Michelle. We've just, oh. Like, and I don't want to be like, oh, we're so busy, because it's like everybody's busy. Everybody has jobs, everybody has families, everybody has, their stuff that's going on. But, so I don't want to be like, oh, I'm so busy. And, that's an excuse. But realistically, I just haven't gotten it done. So no excuses, just it's not done yet. But hopefully soon. Cold blows the wind to my true love, and gently falls the rain. I never had but one true love, and in greenwood he lies slain. I'm actually going to angle this down just a bit. Yeah, I can weave where I'm comfortable. For my true love, as any a young girl may, I'll sit and mourn now on his grave for 12 months and a day. And a day had passed, and the ghost did rise and speak. Why do you sit all on my grave, and will not let me sleep? Thine own true love that sits all on your grave. I ask one kiss of your sweet lips, and that is all I crave. My breath is cold as the clay, my breath is earthly strong, and if you kiss my cold grey lips, your days they won't be long. Ooh, was it? Sorry, I got carried away. Franny says, I have to wear a medical alert tag for emergencies, but I'd like to wrap it in a bracelet. It is the same shape of a military dog tag. Any suggestions? Just make sure that you don't obscure any of the information that's on there, but also edging it in like a half Persian 3-in-1, and then doing a fractal wrap might be pretty cool. So maybe. Ooh, Erin says, I started looking at leatherworking tools, and it seems like there are so many, wondering what an essential set would look like. Erin, that that determines a lot on what you're doing. Because if you're making like a leather pouch out of like oil tanned leather, you would only need the stuff for either sewing or riveting it together. Whereas, oh gosh, I'm all tangled up in my chair. Just like guys. I was wondering why I was kinky. You would only need the stuff to like punch the holes and either rivet or stitch it together. Whereas if you're making like leather like bracers or a leather bracelet, but you want it tooled with like Celtic knotwork or something, you would need almost an entirely different set of tools to be able to accomplish that. So it really helps to kind of pick a project and then kind of move forward from there. Ooh, Mary says, are you planning on doing your live streaming when you are in Utah? Are you taking a vacation or working a con? We're actually going to Phoenix, Arizona. I don't think we go through Utah at all. No, that's farther north, I believe. And I don't know yet if we're going to be maintaining our regular live stream schedule. Just because I don't know if we'll have signal. I don't know where I'm going to be on what days. Like, we're there helping friends at a convention, and so my time is not going to be my own. So I don't want to, say yes, we will be there. But I am planning on having videos scheduled for those days for if I don't live stream, because I really like being able to maintain a video a day. I've just started my first circlet. It's coming out so beautiful. Thank you so much for inspiration. Oh, Tiffany. You'll likely sweat like mad. Yeah, it's we were in Phoenix 2 years ago, and it was so dry. I was getting nosebleeds. So I am going to try my best to bring like my neti pot so I can rehydrate my sinuses. Definitely bringing like lots of sunblock, vitamin E oil, electrolytes, like all kinds of stuff. Fortunately, most of the time we're in a convention center and they do air conditioning, so that's good. Um
Bring your camel back.
yeah, for in the con or just walk into the van.
Yes.
Both. Get a bottle of saline spray. Right on. Yeah, humidifier. We will be there Memorial Day weekend at Phoenix Comic Fest. But it's also we're in our friend's van, and it would be better if just one of us went, but she's very empathetic to our desperate need to be like conjoined at the hip all the time. So she's bringing Randy and me. So we're taking up a lot of room, and I cannot justify bringing anything that I can't fit in my lap. Um, so it's again, we're not on our own time schedule that weekend, and I'm not going to say we're not our own people, but we're there for somebody else, so they take priority on everything. And this isn't them insisting it. That's just when Randy and I offer to help, we're like, this is how we deal with it. Like, this is what we do. Pump it with cold water, right? Abigail, I was actually looking at making like a Dune cosplay that was like fully functional because Arizona is basically a spice planet. It is super hot there. And I know people say it's a dry heat, but so is my oven. Like like no, it's Dunn says you make that look so easy. As practice, practice, practice. And the ghost did rise and speak. Why do you sit all on my grave and do not let me sleep? Mm-hmm. Dry heat equals oven. Well, it is, Jody. It is. Right? I was super impressed. I mean, it's again 2 years ago. I guess that it was still maybe late spring out that way, but all the cactuses were flowering when we were going through New Mexico and Arizona,
Oh,
and
yeah, they were, weren't they?
and it looked like it reminded me so much of people walking kind of all in the same direction to a festival or something. Everyone with flower wreaths on their head. So it's, I don't know. I kind of wanted to paint that. I thought it would be like just cactus people all going to like a May Day festival or something. Ooh, yeah, Tim Curry. Yeah, that is true. Michelle says dry heat is still better than 100 degrees with 100% humidity. I grew up in Central California and now live in Virginia. Cannot stand the humidity, right? Sparky says, "How do you hold the thin wires so not to have them bending in different directions?" Um, I don't know. You can see I mostly just work with like 6 inches at a time of the wire. And I'm going to zoom out. That way you guys can maybe see what it is that I'm doing. Um, and so I have all of this other wire just kind of hanging off to the side. And so I'm just holding it loosely but firmly, if that makes sense. Like I don't want to, because if you grip too much, you're going to get that kind of effect. And I don't want it bending yet, especially with the enameled copper, which is usually a little bit stiffer than the dead soft aluminum, is only 20 gauge. So it's not really much stiffer. The 16 gauge aluminum, super soft. Um, and so I'm just kind of, I'm holding it very widely through the flats of my fingers. And then I come in and I just kind of push. And then also, I think it does help that I'm using, and again, this is not a paid promotion, but I really love Parawire's wire because I feel like it's malleable enough to be manipulated, but it doesn't get all like kinked up and weird whenever you're doing a lot of weaving. And also, by only really pulling through and working with these 6 inches, it keeps me from my wire becoming brittle, if that makes sense. Um, is that the bail? Oh, I'm not sure. Yes, this is the bail of the pendant. I was like, straw bail? I'm not sure what you mean. Right. You know the struggle. And actually, the Phoenix Convention Center parking is nothing compared to Dragon Con in Atlanta. Like, they just, oh, they charge so much. They know that people have to park, though.
What, you think $60 a day for 4 hours is too much?
I do, honey, I do. No. That's just me, though. Okay, so now I'm going to start flaying off the sides. I'm just doing Jerry asks, when are you guys going to be in Tulsa? Memorial Day weekend. I think we're actually leaving here on the 22nd.
That's Phoenix. You said Tulsa.
Oh, Tulsa. I'm not sure. Thank you for correcting me. Words have meanings. If you'd like, you can go to my website, backtoearthcreations.com, and the show schedule is at the bottom of the page. That's far enough in the future that I'm not really thinking about it right now. Okay, so there we have our bail. Words have meanings, right, Tiffany? Sorry, I wish I were better about remembering things like that, but that's why we have clipboards. So I'm just going to use this mechanical pencil that I found because I still can't find my wire mandrels. And I'm just going to bend this around. And I'm actually going to take my thumb and give this like a 90-degree bend, just like that. So it comes together like that. And so from here, I think I'm going to splay those off to the side as well. Oh, I'm getting tangled on stuff. There we go. On second thought, don't buy. I'm going to mail you some. I have a case of it. Oh, what are you talking about, Bobby? Sorry, I feel like I missed something. Excuse me. Sorry, I didn't mean to cough in your ear. Oh, right on. Renaris gel. Oh, wow. Well, thank you, Bobby. I don't have any plans yet to visit Roanoke, Virginia, but there's always new stuff getting added to the schedule.
We have driven through there.
We have, yeah. We've actually, I think we did a convention there once. Was it ShivaCon in Roanoke, Virginia?
Yeah.
Ages ago. During
back.
Winter Storm Nemo, whatever year that was. Is that 2011, maybe? I don't know. I'm just making up numbers. Bye, Lisa. Thanks for hanging out. It's coming to SoCal anytime? No, not anytime soon. Not that we have planned.
Where's that?
Southern California. It's just such a long drive, and we're not really equipped to really fly anywhere yet. Because a lot of it, too, I'm not going to lie, we've been super blessed with an abundance, like lots of prosperity here so far this year. Like probably the best 3 or 4 months, like, of our life. So we are trying our best to keep our heads down, save as much as possible, and just, prepare for the inevitable stuff that just happens, So we aren't really, we're trying to not do anything that isn't sponsored or a business trip or, anything like that. Is visiting or participating in a German con/event in your plans? Hoping? Not yet, but oh man. I am going to be getting my passport just for the, just in case. Okay, so I'm kind of getting these bent off to the sides. Where'd that bead go? There'd that bead go. Okay. So with this wire that's coming off here, I'm actually going to try to find the end of it. Yeah, I accidentally ran it over with my computer chair, like my rolly chair wheel. So it's kind of kinked up. You'd be well received overseas. Oh, I'd love to do that. I want to go backpacking overseas. Because if I could manage it, what we would probably do is go over and like teach some classes or something somewhere. And then go backpacking while we're over there. Why do you sit all on my grave and will not let me sleep? Oh, Sam says Australia loves you, Vaughn. Sam, you're super kind. Heard South Africa's good. Right on. Any plans on coming to New York Comic Con? Not yet. Come to Ireland. That's actually where we want to go, Daniel. Because I was talking to my friend Lara because she has traveled internationally before. And honestly, if I were to go anywhere, I would go probably with a group. And not that I don't trust other countries. I don't trust myself in other countries. I know how easily I get lost. I know how easily I get turned around and confused about just what day it is. So I'm going to need, for lack of a better term, an entourage of wranglers. And I've been very lucky in that I have surrounded myself with people who are way more competent and reliable than I am. And so I'm like, please, someone babysit me. So, um, but, yeah. And honestly, like comparatively, like Randy and I are used to oh, well, thanks, Familia. With as much as that Randy and I drive, like it's gonna be a 23 hour, or is it 17 from here to Phoenix? If we drove for 17 hours over in Europe, like how many countries would we be able to drive through? Like realistically. Like I think me neither, but it's a lot of the countries are smaller than some of the states that we drive through. Sparky says all of them. LOL. And see, and that's the thing is I don't really know, and I've been looking at a lot of like globes and maps and stuff, just trying to get a sense of the actual scale of like how big things are and how far apart things can be. And but I'm not bilingual. Like I barely speak English well enough to get by sometimes. Like just spouting gibberish. So I don't want to like I don't know, I guess just be another derpy American tourist just stumbling through being like, hey, how's it going? Got any like pretzels? Or like oh, Claudia says 3 or 4, right? And that's just like, if we made, a week or 2 out of it, we could probably hit quite a few different countries, but I imagine that'd be very expensive. So it's I don't know. I don't really know. My ignorance astounds me. So I don't really know what we would or wouldn't be able to do. Did you toot?
Me? No.
Do you smell that?
Nope.
Smells like somebody tooted. Pack your phone with translation app, right? Keep in mind, though, a lot of globes and maps are wrong on their scale or country size. Well, I've been scrolling through Google Maps, too, so I think hopefully that's accurate. Like, I was looking at South America because, like, for some reason I thought Ecuador was an island. Like, I don't know why I thought that. And then Randy was like, no, it's not. And I'm like, really?
You're like, yes, it is. I'm like,
Yeah, and it's like I'm so used to being like wrong all the time that I was like, oh, I'll Google it. Um, and then I saw it and I was like, man. And then it turns out that Ecuador is actually farther east than we are here in Missouri, and I don't know why, but in my mind it was like farther west. Because you think like literally, like going straight down on the map. Come to the UK and teach it spoiled rotten beads. Right on. Um. So I'm just kind of weaving down this way. But and then I was like, well, technically the whole continent is an island. And then Randy was like, "Nuh-uh." And I was like, "Shut up."
I'm like, that's why it's called a continent.
Scotland has real scotch. Oh wow, Emma. Well, we may actually start planning a little bit of a tour for like 2019, because if we could figure out a way to um book like not a convention center but just like a meeting hall or something, we'd have to kind of figure out who wanted to be where, like, but to go on tour. Aaron says, who cares for your critters when you go out of town? We're blessed with a couple of local friends who house sit for us when we're away. The hardest thing to navigate is the driving on the wrong side of the street, right? And see, and I wouldn't want it to be super stressful to Randy, so I'd be like, I wonder how much it would be to just like hire someone to drive us around. like like kind of like Uber. Do they have Uber in the UK? Oh no, what was the post? Sorry, I missed it. Let's say here in beautiful Northumberland. Where's Northumberland?
It's above Southumberland.
Oh, it's above Southumberland. Thanks, Randy. Right you are, Ken. Um You smelt it, you dealt it. I don't know. Oh, so I was saying about the meetup page. I can make you and help plan teacher training events for US. I have another tube friend who does it. I can help with that. Ooh, that'd be cool. Heard it's too depressing in the winter. That's fair, Michelle. Aw. Well, thank you, Nanny. But we would probably start with a U.S. tour, traveling around to a couple of different cities and teaching. But I don't know. Again, I've never done it before, so I don't really know, like, when would be best for people. Like, I guess I could teach on the weekends, like. Yes, Sam. She says, everybody not in the U.S., petition your local conventions to get Vaughn and Randy here as special guests. Back to Earth Creations, the world tour. That would be some shit. I mean, not to be this way, but if we'd be getting in as guests at international events, like out of country events for us, before we get in at, like, ones that, like, there's a convention about an hour from where we are, that it's like, it seems like no matter what hoops I try to jump through, they just are not interested in having us as guests. And I'm like, I'm tired of getting rejected, so I'm gonna, if they don't want us there, they don't want us there. So Marion, Illinois, right on. Actually, isn't that close to Tall Tree Lake, where we went to PSG?
Possibly.
Oof, yeah, Jerry said, wow, I just looked at Tokyo and Tulsa, and it's $50 for advanced tickets, $65 at the door. Right? And that's something that's why I kind of want to not make our own event, but, like, and I don't know how it would sit, like, doing this, but I know that, like, the Tandy Leather in Springfield, Tim would let me host whatever I want, so long as it is something to do with leatherworking. But it's like, would I be able to, like, book the party room or classroom at, like, Joann's or Michael's or Hobby Lobby, and, like, and not to be this way, but it's like, it's expensive to, like, travel and stuff, so I probably would have to charge something. But, like, would they be okay with me charging? Like, I don't know. I need to kind of figure that out, and then try to book something. Because I'm like, if we go to Tulsa, and again, all of this is very, very, very just thinking out loud. None of this is set in stone. None of this is anything. I'm just thinking out loud to you guys. But since we're going to Tulsa anyways, oh yeah, possibly a library. Except for, I know we're going to be loud. I know we are. So I don't know if a library would be the best place. But if we're going to Tulsa anyways for a convention, what if that Wednesday, like, evening, we had, like, a big meetup class, like, in a Joann's. It's like, since Randy and I are kind of in the area anyways, it's like, I don't know. And that way we'd get to meet people, but it's just, I don't know. Show Bobs! Do milk! Ooh, libraries out here, private rooms you can reserve. Right? And that's something that it's, since we're not in the town, ooh, you should try to book out in Albuquerque. Right on. Yeah, we'll talk more, Lydia, for sure. But a lot of it is, because Randy's like, well, we don't really know the venue. We don't really, and he's completely right. There's a lot that's so up in the air and that we're uncertain about. But, it's, for as much as we're paying to be at conventions, and some of them aren't even really profitable anymore, we could be booking out our own event center and just having a meetup, like, if you did something where they carry the supplies, they will have open arms to have you. Right on. And I mean, wire wrapping. Even Joann's, as a fabric store, has wire. Oh yeah, that's opalite. And I'm just bringing this around. I'm making a little bit of a back for the tooth to sit up against. Bye, Danielle. Danielle. And I know the store manager. Right on.
Are you the store manager?
And Randy goes, are you the store manager? And it's like, I know the store manager. But yeah, just making a little bit of a back for it to sit up against. Panera Bread has some free space to use. Just call ahead to set it up. Possibly. And again, these are all... She says, no. These are all really good ideas. And but I think by having it in a craft store, because I'll try to like teach a project where it's like the crafts list, is on there. I think, does Joanne's carry We've Got Mail now? Because we could do a chainmail class. Because We've Got Mail actually makes their stuff out of their enameled copper is Parawire, which is pretty cool. Held a lot of craft shows in civic centers. They normally have tables and chairs and everything for you to set up, and they're relatively cheap. Right on. It's definitely doable. I've seen some of the pinup YouTubers on tour with hair and makeup classes. Ooh. We have cons here in Hawaii, and you can stay with us. Oh my gosh, that'd be so fun. Have you ever done a show in the New England area? I live in Massachusetts, and I would love to meet you and see your booth. We haven't yet, but it's, again, the future is an oyster or something. I'm getting sleepy, Randy. Don't make fun of me. Yeah.
Okay.
And so now y'all are getting like a real-time experience of ooh crap, what time is it, Randy?
It is 3:42.
Okay.
Central Standard Time.
I'm going to have to local motel with big conference room, plus it's on the beach. Ooh, Jim, that's a good idea. You could RV around the country and just have us all meet up with you at parks or something. Lindy, I'm not gonna lie, but that sounds like a good way to get kidnapped. The future is an oyster. Is that not a thing that people say? Like, the world is your... Oh, well... Never mind. Yeah, hotel conference rooms aren't cheap.
The past is a flaming dumpster fire.
The past is a flaming dumpster fire. Parks is good. Use the state and federal parks. Yeah. Again, these are really good ideas. I really like the idea. I think we're gonna... I mean, for as much money and effort and time and everything that we put into going to conventions, I'm wondering if it might not be a good idea to just go on tour. Like, not host our own convention, but have, like, meetups. We'll talk more about this. We'll get the details figured out and kind of work from there. And the ghost did rise and speak. But I'm going to be stopping here soon because I have an appointment that I need to keep with a client. So there we go. I'm going to snip. What about a local VFW or Moose Lodge? I don't even know what those are, Sparky. What's a Moose Lodge?
Is that like the Rusty Moose?
What's the rest? We've seen a place called the Rusty Moose. I think that's a home decor shop, though, honestly.
Sure.
Randy's roadside meetups. Yeah, it sounds basically like, I don't know. It sounds sketchy, guys. Like, and I know Randy, and I'm still like, I don't know. We probably shouldn't go to that.
I'm the one putting it on.
Hey, Izzy. Oh, I'm so glad. But yeah, so it's kind of sitting like that. And this back side here is going to give me something that I can actually attach to. Yeah, well, the 2018 tour's pretty already set up, but it's time to start looking at events for 2019. So yeah, we might look at community centers. I'm gonna try to pursue the Joanne's or Hobby Lobby thing or Michael's thing first, because I've taught at a Michael's before. I'm familiar with their classroom setups and stuff. So so we'll kind of figure that out. But oh, and I haven't had the phone on charging either. Oh, it's just at 61. The VFW and Moose Lodges are where the veterans go. Oh! Veterans of Foreign Wars. Right on. Veterans Hall. Okay. Definitely worth checking out, like, for sure.
Why are they called Moose Lodges?
I don't know why it's called a Moose Lodge. Oh my god, last night I saw a tutorial from you where you did a voiceover on it. Was it good? You're since you're wrapping the world one bead at a time. Oh my gosh, I'm using that. Back to Earth Creations on tour, wrapping the world one bead at a time.
Oh my.
I love it. That is the best shark's tooth wrap I've ever seen. Holy crap, thank you. But it was from 2012. Oh wow. Yeah, that was probably, was it of the cabochon or of the star? Cuz I'm actually the Loyal Order of the Moose. My grandparents were 50-year members. This sounds amazing. Just getting to say I'm part of the Loyal Order of the Moose. Fraternal organizations like Shriners are the Water Buffaloes. Do what, Randy?
Reminds me of that Monty Python thing.
Right? And then I stabbed it with a...
My sister bit my moose.
My sister bit a moose. Shriners, Elks, Moose, Eagles, Oddfellows. Right on. Illuminati confirmed. Can you show us the pendant again? Yeah, it's just starting to come together a little bit. Ow. Oh, it keeps getting me. I hope I never get bit by a shark. That's probably the noise I'm going to make. Ow. Stop. To the shark. I don't want to go into the ocean and get bitten by sharks. Thanks, Tiffany. But yeah, that's how it's coming together. So we'll kind of see how it goes. I'll be posting pictures to Patreon eventually, whenever it's done. But I've got to let you guys go. Get some water in me. Coffee. And stuff. But what was the one from The Simpsons? The stonecutters, right? We're not masons, we're stonecutters. Is the leather bag template on Patreon?
It is.
It is. We scanned and updated it, and I'll need to be getting it onto Etsy. I need to write that down. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I've had a really great time. I kind of like, or not. What is it, Andrea? You guys just got here with apparently perfect timing. Oh no, Andrea, I'm so sorry. But yeah, coffee's water. Don't tell me how to live, Michelle. I also have water. But yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't mean to yell at you. I probably need to eat. But I love all of you. Give yourself a big hug from me, and I will see y'all in my next video. So happy crafting, guys. Bye.